Hello everyone, my name is Kwame Khalid Iswar. Today we'd like to talk about drug issue in Australia. Firstly, we want to tell you data sources collected from many official websites. Secondly, we discuss some issues related to illicit drug uses. Finally, we want to conclude and have some recommendations to reduce the problem. To begin with, according to ABS 2011, illicit drug in international issue has become a major cause of concern with Australian communities. We contribute to thousands deaths, substantial illness, family disruption, crime, and community issues relative for many charity study and rehabilitation programs. The next part is data sources. To begin with, there are many crimes in various parts of Australia. In general, these charges illustrate the top five principal offences, such as United States from 2008 to 2015. But illicit drugs can be considered one of the most key crimes and rank the number three in almost state in Australia. The next chart shows the number of prisoners per types of offences and genders between 2008 and 2015. Generally consistent with the overall offences population, the principal offence were the mostly dominant for male offenders. More interestingly, in terms of illicit drug offence, less than 8 times as many females as males. In the next chart, it demonstrates the number of illicit drugs offences by estate. As you can see, the number of offenders in Queensland were recorded the highest, followed by New South Wales and South Australia. By contrast, that of offenders in ACT were the lowest. When it comes to illicit drug offences from 2008 to 2015, almost all illicit drug offenders by states had a growth of change. More interestingly, Queensland continues to account for the greatest number of illicit drug offenders in Australia. Specifically, as you can, the number of crimes gradually rose from 2008 to 2012 and then dramatically increased from 2012 to 2015 by over 10,000 offenders with respect to Queensland. According to ICIC, the reason why Queensland had the highest illicit drug crime is because the demand for illicit drugs and the huge profits to be made from supplying them in Queensland, particularly in regional areas, has made Queensland an attractive market for interstate. When it comes to Queensland, from this bar chart, the illicit drug offence cases had an upward trend for both genders in all five regions in Queensland between 2001 and 2015. Particularly, Queensland has the highest number of offences cases, partially because they had separate threshold quantities of illicit drug use compared with other states. For example, Queensland applies the threshold quantities for heroin is 10.8 grams, whereas South and West Australia's threshold quantities is only 2 grams. The number of male offenders is 3 times as females one in 2015, which balanced the trends of illicit drug crimes for both genders. Next, the bar chart demonstrates what kind of age groups who use illicit drugs from 2008 to 2015. Overall, people aged 20 and 34 were more likely to use illicit drugs than those in any other age group, followed by people from 25 to 29 years. As regards the next bar chart, generally, this age group steadily increased from 2011 to 2015. In particular, in 2014 and 15, there was a dramatic increase in both groups. The next bar chart illustrates how many times illicit drug offended in Australia between 2008 and 2015. It is clear from the bar chart that there are three main types. Specifically, possession of illicit drugs accounted for the highest number for all people from 2008 to 2015, followed by youth traffic illicit drugs, with the second highest featured. More interestingly, in terms of the youth, this group had dramatic growth over the 7 years. Particularly, as can be seen from the line chart, the rate of youth offenders accounted for a rapid growth rate compared with all offenders with respect to possession of illicit drugs from 2008 to 2015.
Why? Because a young generation is the future of society, so they should be analyzed to have intel understanding. From the chart, the offense cases increase over the period, and it has been questioned that there is an alarming increase in number of the young people who commit crime from 2011 and 2015. It's raising concern to policymakers and government agencies. The next chart is overall, the offense rates increased over the period, and possessed or used illicit drugs cases are far higher than the other types. In 2014-2015, nearly 10,000 cases recorded with possessed or used illicit drugs compared to about 1,400 cases of deal or traffic and fewer than 500 cases of manufactured illicit drugs respectively. The following chart is These illicit drugs consist of some drug types such as cannabis, ecstasy, GHB, heroin, and amphetamines or ice. From the chart, it's considerable that cannabis had the highest use in all states, and North Territories had the highest percent of cannabis users, 17.1%. In contrast, heroin and GHB had the least users, and the top three states have the highest cannabis use are North Territory 70.1%, Tasmania 11.8%, and West Australia 11.3%. Amphetamine and ecstasy take the second and third position of drug use in these states. Next, regarding to the reason inspired people using illicit drugs, curiosity is one of the most reasons which motivated people from all ages. The second highest cause is the impact of friends and family members who were using it. We can see it were about 62 to 72% of respondents answered are to see what it was like or curiosity, and 44 to 52% is the influence by friends and family members. According to data collected in the 3 years 2007, 2010, and 2013, in general, offense rates of males is higher than females. Apart from any incident type, the most incidental cases were verbal abuse, 13%, and there were fewer people reported being verbally abused in 2013 than the previous years. To conclude, there is a close link between the drug uses and the offending, so it's feasible that the governments and other agencies should take actions. As according to NIDC, there are two parts can help to reduce the drug uses. First, a strategy to meet the information needs of parents, schools, and communities. Second, a strategy to target youth, which is currently in development. Other approaches can be strategically applied as Queensland's government does by reducing supply and demand sources as well as reducing harm to individuals and communities.